You know what I'm saying? Just a little something fresh, you know what I'm saying? Yo, up guys, it's your boy SonTj. How's it going? So today, we're here to talk about the top 10 strongest current My Hero Academia manga characters. So, there's 3 caveats here, okay? Like, I need you to pay attention. Number 1, this is based off the manga, so if you're only following the anime, do not watch this unless you want to be spoiled, okay? Number 2, I suck at pronunciations, okay? I want to give it my best shot, but don't come in the comments section saying that this is not how you say blank blank, okay? I know that, I'm trying. And the third one is that power scaling and everything, even though I'm using facts, feats, and etc., at the end of the day, it's my perspective and how I look at things. If you disagree with a placement, please let me know in the comment section down below why you disagree. Do not hate mob and dislike bomb. I know you're gonna do it anyway, but I'm telling you right now, just because I say blank is stronger than blank does not mean I'm attacking your honor, okay? Are we getting that straight? Okay, cool. Now, I want to talk about a few honorable mentions here. And like also, current Microdemia manga character. So we're not talking about All Might, okay? All Might lost ability of One for All, and he's just a normal guy right now, okay? And for Microdemia Vigilantes, the only character I can list is like Captain Celebrity, but I decided not to put him on this list because I feel like it's kind of unfair because I'm talking about My Hero Academia manga characters. And also, I felt like I couldn't put Hawks because Hawks right now, he's got like chicken wings. He doesn't really have his regular wings, okay? So if you're wondering, oh gosh, I'm burping. I just had water. Why am I burping when I had water? But yeah, so Captain Celebrity and Hawks are not going to be on this list. So for number 10, who you can argue could be like number 6, is Dabi / Toya Todoroki. I'm just going to say Toya, okay? You already know I'm going to mess it up. His quirk is cremation, even though we don't know the full name of his quirk, but pretty much it's a stronger version of Endeavor's quirk. He has Prominence Burn. And I'm telling you right now, because I know a lot of people got mad at me when I put him really high on the last list, so I'm only putting him here just as like a precaution, but I'm telling you, he could be like top 6 really easily. He has Prominence Burn. Prominence Burn has the ability to like take down the no-move that Endeavor fought. He could like Prominence Burn is a really powerful technique. And overall, his quirk has already been said multiple times to be faster. To be more powerful than Endeavor's. So if Endeavor's Prominence Burn has the ability to take out high-end no moves like that, and Dabi's quirk is more powerful and he can do that. The only problem is his durability is not that high. I'm just saying there's a high possibility we can get a final fight between Endeavor and Dabi and he can be right on that level. Just saying. Next up, we got our boy from being Hero 0 back to a hero again. We got Mirio / Lemillion. Dude is powerful as hell, able to take out all of Class 1A, able to take on Overhaul, and actually almost be able to beat him without his quirk. His quirk is Premiation. Dude is like pretty much unhittable. He's a really bad matchup here. You can argue he can be really high on this list because the fact that you can barely hit him outside of a few little gimmicks. But again, he is the number 1 like of the top 3 like class of his like the big 3 of the superhero school he's in. He is very powerful. He's back in action. He has his quirk back, and I think he needs that respect. His fight with Overhaul, his domination with Class 1A, and he was able to take on some no moves in his return, but he wasn't on the same level as other heroes like Best Genius or Mirio, so spoilers there. Next up, we got Best Genius. Now, the reason why I have him over people like Mirio / Lemillion or Dabi is because the fact that he came in and he was able to at least hold down a weakened Gigantomachia, and his ability to just take on so many no moves. The only time he's really been taken out and he was like out of commission for a long time was thanks to All For One. Okay, he was the number 3 he was like number 3 / number 4 number ranked hero for a long time. His quirk actually works on Lemillion because he's able to tag his clothes and everything. Very powerful guy. His strings are like really strong. He's been ranked for high so long, and the fact that he was able to hold down people like Dabi when he was using Prominence Burn and everything like that, really adds to the whole narrative that he's one of the strongest heroes. Just, you know, he just got hoed by All For One, so that's why he's here. Next up, we got Mirako. Like, for some reaches, he's like the #5 pro hero, but Homegirl was performing like she was like top 3. The fact that she was taking on so many high-end no moves all at once, you can argue, well, they didn't have their eyes open, it wasn't fully developed. Homegirl is just a beast in general. Her quirk is rapid, obviously. She's extremely fast, extremely strong. You can say she should be lower because, you know, she lost her arm or a piece of her leg during her last fight. But, bro, like, knowing her, she'll probably be just as strong or strong as she's ever was. Mirako is a surprise pro hero that I didn't know she was exactly that strong. Just seeing how she performed in the war and just how she took on so many high-class, high-end no moves that even Lemillion couldn't handle because he said he needed backup. She's a very powerful character, one of the strongest on her own individually, and deserves that respect. Next up, we have Lady Nagant. I do not know if that's the right way to say that because we're not in there in the dub or the animation, so just roll with me here. She is someone that Hawks feared. If you see her run, she's the best gunswoman or gunsman, I guess I don't know. She's the best gunsman in Microdemia. Even Sniper said that she puts him out of business. She is like the Itachi of Microdemia, just handling business from the shadows like an Ambu Ops. She has multiple quirks, thanks for All For One. She has the rifle ability, which is already her own. She has airwalk, where she can just walk through the sky. Like, the fact that she was able to push current Deku to use so many different quirks and use quirks that that she was able to push a Deku to use certain abilities that gave him certain levels of 100% one for all, like full cowling type abilities. She's a very powerful character. There's a reason why All For One hired her to take on someone powerful as Deku. She even has a quirk to self-destruct if she needs to and live. Yeah, man, she is extremely powerful. There's a reason why Hawk says that if you see her run away, just look at her fight against Deku. The only person you can say that's a little bit arguable that she should be lower than is Lemillion. But again, Lemillion is just one of those bad matchup characters. But I think Lady Nagant can beat most of the characters under her. It's still debatable between her and Mirako, but that's why I have her right now. Now, before we talk about the next one, if you're enjoying the video, please hit the like button, share, subscribe. And also, we get this video to 60 likes and 1,000 views, I will do a top 10 strongest current MCU characters post Loki, and I'll definitely get out the next Microdemia manga chapter review because this is post manga chapter 320, okay? I forgot to mention that at the beginning of this video, so I'm gonna mention that in the middle of this video. But next up, we have Endeavor/NG. The boy is the #1 pro hero right now. He has the quirk Hellflame. Like I said before, Promise Burn took out high-end no moves. This guy is able to at least knock down like a weakened Gigantomachia. You can argue he could be higher because of his fight against Shigaraki and his durability in general. Like, he is not just only a Human Torch. Like, he has super strength. Again, he's one of the only pro heroes that was at least comparable to a weakened All Might. Very powerful character, deserves his respect. I was really debating to put him higher above the next character, but again, you guys can debate that in the comment section down below. I might lean towards that if we get another big fight with him, but his fight with against the high-end Nomu, his abilities, I don't really care about how y'all feel about him as a character, because I know a lot of people like to downplay him just because of bias. He's an extremely powerful hero, and he deserves his spot. Next up, we have Reyestro. Now, Reyestro, he's been kind of nerfed a little bit because of his leg after he fought Shigaraki, after he awakened his quirk. But the dude, when he's in full stress, like when he's in like 150% or something like that, his strength rivals All Might when he was weakened, and weakened All Might was the strongest hero on the planet and still able to beat All For One. So it just shows you how powerful Reyestro is. He was able to like compete with Shigaraki when he had when his awakened quirk, like Awakened Decay. Very physically imposing, powerful character. You can argue that he was kind of nerfed because certain characters was able to like knock him down, like Tokoyami, but like, again, Tokoyami with his quirk, and especially in the nighttime, is a very powerful character. And again, he didn't lose, he just only like lost like a leg piece, so he didn't really lose. So again, it's very debatable seeing Reyestro and Endeavor, but I would say right now, just based off past feats, I'll have Reyestro higher. But hey, this could always change. Now, this is a very debatable ranking, but next up, I got the perfect Nomu Gigantomachia. I can finally say that name correctly. The dude is a giant. He was able to beat Mount Lady, smack her to the side like it was nothing, overpowered so many drugs and abilities. He is all for one's like right-hand man to handle things, like immense strength, immense durability. Hell, even when he was like half asleep, he like tanked a punch from Endeavor, of course, and knocked him out. But like if he was fully awake, he would have tanked that. Arguably could be number 2, but I have another character at number 2. But yeah, Gigantomachia is a reason why he is like the perfect no moon. A lot of aspects, like all for one's like number 1 weapon outside of him. Very powerful character, deserves number 3. And number 2, I have Izuku Izuku Midoriya / Deku. There's reasons why I just call him Deku. Deku is the next up for the user, one for all. He has pretty much unlocked all the user's abilities. We just don't know the number 2 user's ability. He has, you know, one for all. He has Fajin. He has Danger Sense, Black Whip, Smoke Screen, and Floats. This man is broken. Deku has become pretty much the avatar of Microdemia. Fajin allows him to build up so much power that it's reminiscent. I can't say that word today, whatever. It's reminiscent of his 100% full Cowling abilities. He's able to use Danger Sense, which is pretty much like Spider Sense from Spider-Man. He's able to use Black Whip, that's also like Spider-Man. He's able to use Smoke Screen, and he's able to use Float to fly around too. Deku is able to use about 30% of full Cowling, 1% full Cowling. If you really want to break his limbs, he can use 100% of one for all, but it's not full Cowling, you know, with his glowing hair. Deku's on a whole new level. Deku even said himself that he's on par, if not stronger, than a weakened All Might, you know, when the series started. We're not talking about Prime All Might, but yeah, Deku's been taking out villains left and right. He beat Lady Nagant while already broken down. He one-shotted Muscular like it was no big deal. And people are going to downplay him because he's fighting Class 1A. But you got to remember, Class 1A knows all his abilities, and they're all teaming up to try to take him down. And right now, where we're at in Chapter 320, he is breaking all their stuff. He's taking down Bakugo's, like, well, he's not technically taking down, but he is overpowering all their abilities, and they're all designed to take on Deku himself, and he's still doing it, and he has no killing intent. He's not going all out whatsoever. There's a reason why Deku is the main character. He has all these abilities, and he's still getting better. Like, wait till he's able to use 100% full Cowling plus all these abilities. Imagine 100% full Cowling plus Fall Jin. That's like 200%, bro. Like, I'm telling you, Deku is going to be able to surpass Prime All Might soon, but not just yet. And number 1, we have All for One / Shigaraki. And again, I always mess up All for One and One for All. So if I accidentally said All for One before, did not mean that. You know what I mean? Like, if I meant it in terms of like a power and everything, I meant One for All. But All for One, the big bad who's taken over Shigaraki's body. Shigaraki, if he's able to complete his full body, is the strongest character in Microdemia history. The fact that he has a no-move body, incredible strength, he's able to take on Endeavor, Deku, Bakugo, it's so many, also like Eraserhead all at once, and he was able to almost win without a quirk, because he was just fighting without a quirk, because Eraserhead was erasing his abilities. He has super regeneration, he has the ability to search for quirks, he has air cannons, radio waves. Shigaraki / All for One is the strongest character currently in My Hero Academia. Like, I don't even know if Prime All Might will be able to beat this version of Shigaraki. He's able to get to 100%. That's how powerful this character is. But I think the character that could beat him is definitely Deku once he unlocks everything. So guys, let me know in the comment section down below. What do you think of my top 10? Do you think it could be better? Let me know down there. Make sure that like button. Again, I would do a top 10 current strongest MCU characters post Loki if this video gets to 60 likes and 1,000 views. Or I'll also do, you know, the Microdemia manga chapter review pretty soon as well. I just want to make sure I can give y'all content y'all want, so please let me know by sharing, liking the video, and I hope you guys enjoy. And I already gave y'all my caveats about my pronunciations. So yeah, love you guys. Thanks for the support. SonTj, peace. Deuces.